However, on week 9 in college football, we got a full slate of Saturday games for you, starting with an AAC battle. 20th Louisville is a 20-point favorite going down to South Florida. I say lay the points. I think that Louisville needs a big bounce-back win if they have any hope of getting a BCS bowl. We go to our next game, Big 12 battle. Oklahoma State travels to Iowa State, which has proven to be one of the hardest places to play in the Big 12. I say take the 12.5 points on Iowa State, going to a Big 10 battle. 24 Nebraska going to Minnesota. Minnesota getting 10.5 points, coming off a big win against Northwestern. I say take the 10.5 points. Going now, ACC battle. You gotta love conference play. Wake Forest travels to Miami to take on the undefeated Hurricanes. The 7th ranked team is 23-point favorites. I say lay those points. I think they blow out Wake Forest. Heading to our next game, Texas A&M looks to bounce back after a second loss to Auburn. The 16th ranked team hosts Vanderbilt. I say take the 18 points. Vanderbilt beat Georgia last week, and A&M's defense can't stop anyone. Florida State, the 2nd ranked team, come off a big blowout victory over Clemson, catapulting them to 2nd in the BCS standings. But I say take NC State. This is sort of a game that they aren't going to get up to play like they did the week before against Clemson. I say take the 32 points. That's a huge number. I think that's an overreaction to a big win. And now we have the aforementioned Clemson Tigers. They're 14-point favorites on the road to Maryland. Maryland, a team that Florida State blew out, hasn't looked good as of late. Give the 14 points. Going now to Tennessee and Alabama. I haven't seen any real weaknesses in Alabama. I don't think Tennessee is much of a threat on the road. Maybe if this game was at home, it would be a different story. But I say take Alabama, give the 4 touchdowns. Going now to a Big 12 matchup of top 15 ranked teams. The 10th ranked Texas Tech Red Raiders, led by head coach Cliff Kingsbury, travels to Oklahoma to take on Bob Stoops and the 15th ranked Sooners. I think the Sooners have more problems than their former 5-star recruit, wide receiver, getting arrested for public indecency because he's a serial masturbator. So I'm going to take the Texas Tech Red Raiders, where I think the receivers' hands are a bit stickier for other reasons, in the 7 points. Now let's go to Eastern Michigan and Northern Illinois. The 18-point Huskies have really looked unstoppable in the MAC. I say lay the 30.5 points. Going down ACC battle, where 14th ranked Virginia Tech has looked excellent in bouncing back following a week 1 humiliating loss to Alabama. I say lay the 13.5 points. Going now to a game that really big conference teams, AQ conference teams for the BCS should not be allowed to schedule this game like Florida State, like LSU has. 13th ranked Tigers host Furman. These games shouldn't be allowed. If you're gonna bet it, lay the 46.5 on the Tigers. It's pathetic that these games are allowed to happen. Another SEC battle. 21 South Carolina travels to Missouri, where they're going to be rocking, being 5th ranked in the BCS following a few big wins in the SEC. I say lay the 2.5 points. I think Missouri wins this one easily. South Carolina quarterback Connor Shaw gets a lot of praise for being a horrible player. Absolutely god-awful. Not a reason they win games. I say 12th ranked UCLA going to Oregon. Take the 23 points. UCLA badly needs a win here to keep them in title contention, and really they need to bounce back following a loss to Stanford. Going now to the Baylor Bears, one of college football's highest scoring team. They scored 69 or higher in 4 of their 5 games. So against a horrible Charlie Weiss Kansas team, I say lay the 5 touchdowns. Actually, you're getting it's minus 34.5. Lay those points now. Florida Atlantic and 11th ranked Auburn, lay the 24 points on the Auburn Tigers. What have you seen out of Florida Atlantic to want to bet them? Now, here's an interesting game where I'm going to take the road dog in Penn State plus 15 points. Ohio State has not looked good at home, the 4th ranked team. They've really been vulnerable in their last few games. I think 15 is a big number where you can take a chance on Penn State. Go to our next game, Stanford, 6th ranked Cardinal, minus 3.5 point favorites, traveling to Oregon State, take on the Beavers. I say bet against the 25th ranked team, take the 6th ranked Cardinals, lay the 3.5 points. And finally, we end up on the West Coast, where 17th ranked Fresno State is 8.5 point favorites over San Diego State. I say lay these points. Fresno State has an explosive offense. Carr just loves to throw the ball. He can get 500 yards a game passing. So take the Fresno State Bulldogs. minus 8.5 points. And those are my picks for week 9 in the NCAA. Thank you everyone who took the time to watch this. I really appreciate it.